So the film offers glimmers of hope and humanity. Do you think Dee and Taylor's characters could have been played out a bit differently if they had more mentorship or guidance?
Yeah, this is something we've been saying actually as we're doing the interviews and the press, is that it's a film about the system and the prison system, but actually I think the takeaway is like support and rehabilitation starts before someone ends up in the system, right? Because the system's broken.
Yeah.
Prison's broken. We all know that. Or hopefully we know that. And if you don't, you watch this film and you know that. But I think my big takeaway is like, you look at Dee, you look at Taylor, and their issues started way before they got there. Especially Dee. I mean, he's so damaged and he's covering all his damage and his trauma and like using like his masculinity to like hide from it and not be vulnerable. And I just can't help but think like if he'd have had good figures on like in his early life and people who had supported him and seen his humanity early on, he wouldn't be where he is and he wouldn't end up where he is. Yeah.
You know, I actually never spoke to you guys about this. My mum used to be a police officer for 11 years in North London. And I remember growing up, I was like 10, 11, whatever it was. She'd come home and she'd tell me about these people that she met on the street. And she'd be like, he's such a good boy, but I don't know what he's doing. And stuff like that. And then it made it so clear to me that these were the people that she had such love and care for, but the world around didn't. Or what, you know, like, and she'd look at me and be like, please don't end up like that. I gotta be honest, man, out of all the movies that I've done, and it's not that many, but out of all the movies that I've done, this is like probably the closest to people that I know. Yes, we need more support. Not just for young men, for everyone, man. We need a lot more support.